I'm willing to bet that you're using your AI wrong when it comes to your personal finances. There's different ways that we all use AI in our everyday life, but even if you haven't ever touched AI before, there's 4 key tips in this video that you're going to be able to actionably use for your AI going forward to help you get more aligned in your finances. And I personally use these every day in my life as a financial advisor here in Scottsdale, Arizona for Golden Acre Wealth Management. Of course, this is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. So I want to start right away with number 1, building an instruction set for your AI. And this may sound very complicated and like a long, tedious process, but it's actually super simple. And at the very end of the video, if you stick around, I'll give you something to comment so you can actually receive this instruction set that I use in my everyday life. So first up, we want to create a project for our AI. So this can be in ChatGPT, Claude, or Google Gemini. You create a project and you can title it personal finance or whatever you would like to be your personal CFO, right? So with that, we start an instruction set that I'll send you, and it actually allows the AI to wear one of 3 hats, which we'll talk about later today as well. Many AIs are designed to be broad and they're able to answer questions from any which way and for anyone in the population. But that's not what we want out of our financial CFO. We want our CFO to be very, very pointed and very questioning of every decision that we make, and also be able to go back and forth on ideas and teach you things that you may not know before. So our AI, with our instruction set that we employ, will actually be able to give you a wider picture of your financial life that you've never been able to see before. We also want to take advantage of the project files. So this is where you can upload documents, statements, whatever the case may be to your AI to have it analyze. I do want to make one key tip is do not put any personal information in there. Don't put social security numbers, account numbers, things like that. We want to blur those out if we're uploading those to AI, as we don't want that in the cloud for any system to look at. Now, that is just option. That is number 1. That is our first key framework for this video. Number 2 is we want to actually use AI as your financial coach and your accountability partner. So behavioral coaching is one of the key things that AI is able to do because it can be unbiased. And if you actually, like I mentioned in step 1, create that instruction set so it's not a yes man. It doesn't confirm your biases. It's actually able to challenge those and poke holes in your different questioning, is going to allow you to unlock way more with your finances that you would never know before. So whether you're thinking about selling a stock because of a certain market downturn, whether you're thinking about buying a car, thinking about whatever the case may be, opening up different accounts with your significant other, this AI is able to coach you through that situation and actually talk you through this as if it's a financial therapist. It's able to talk through each situation individually that you may not be able to do before, or even with a therapist, they may not ask these questions. It's also an accountability partner. You can share with it what you did today, what you did on your finances, you went to coffee, whatever that may be, and it will talk you through that situation and help you out. Number 3 is a financial tutor. This is going to be one of the key and most important things that AI can do for you, is it actually helps you understand what you're doing in your financial life, especially if you don't have an advisor that explains these things to you as they go along. And if you want an advisor who will actually walk you through each situation, feel free to give me a call or go to my website, goldenacrewealth.com. But anyways, with your financial tutor, AI can actually explain these situations. For example, what is PE ratio that you may be looking at a stock? Price to earnings ratio, and then it gives you this whole spiel, and it continuously can ask those questions. And in your instruction set, you can even put, talk to me like I'm 5. Talk to me like I have no idea what's going on in this topic. So that allows ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using to put all these things together, and then it knows what you're learning as you go. So if you can ask for a quiz. That is one of the things that I've actually done the most in my different certifications, is I use it to give me quizzes, like what are 10 key topics that are going to show up on this exam. You could think about it that way when it comes to AI. You're able to tutor yourself in finances, and that's going to help you actually expand your knowledge and work better with an advisor in the future. If you are working with a financial advisor, or maybe you plan on working one in the future, this can give you actionable questions to ask when interviewing those advisors. Whether they're a right fit, what are they doing for a fee model, anything like that can be done within the AI. It can also help you talk through things with CPAs, attorneys, but it does not replace those individuals is a key thing. This is not for legal advice. This is not an accountant. They're not going to file your taxes. They're not going to invest in stocks for you. That is certainly what I would not use AI for. AI is not a stock picker. It's not an accountant. It's not an attorney. But it gives you these wonderful frameworks that you can go to these individuals and save yourself a lot of money by using these key topics. And number three is using it as a personal auditor. This is maybe my favorite of the 4 topics. And using it as a personal auditor, you can create a pass-fail mechanism. And that I've created for you in this instruction set that we'll share here in a second. It allows you to, at the end of each individual decision, you can schedule it for each week, month, day. You can create a pass-fail mechanism to where AI can say, yep, this is a pass, or this is a fail. Whether you've spent too much this month or you're saving a great amount in your 401k or Roth IRA. So the AI can actually go through and share, hey, you've done great this month. Here's how much extra money you have left over. You hit all of your goals, or we can apply this to next month. So if you need to take your wife out to dinner for your anniversary or whatever the case may be, it gives you that pass-fail mechanism, and it's your personal financial auditor. Maybe my favorite use case for AI, as many people aren't going to be thinking about, okay, how can I use AI actionably in your day-to-day life? And this is exactly how I would use it. So now we put all this together in our instruction set. And for those of you that made it to this point in the video, comment prompt, and I will then send this instruction set to you in a DM. This will be a huge lifesaver and save you a bunch of money in your AI overall spending and your day-to-day life. So we put this together by asking AI to explain which hat it's using in each individual prompt. So this is a fantastic way to understand how the AI is thinking through actually giving you this information. So whether the AI is actually being a behavior coach, whether it's being a financial tutor or being a personal auditor, is clearly laid out within this instruction set, and that allows you to go through tick by tick and understand each individual thing that the AI is sharing with you and what framework they're coming at. And one of the things that you can also do in each of your prompts is share, I would like you to act as X, or I would like you to act as all 3, and explain how each individual hat would react to each situation. This is, for example, think about going to your financial advisor, your attorney, and your accountant to all talk through maybe a trust situation that you have, or you're looking at rolling over a 401k or whatever the case may be. You're looking at starting a Roth IRA and why you would do that. So you can ask your financial coach, you can ask your financial auditor, and you can ask your tutor on the key ways and the key things that you need to understand for each individual framework that you're going forward with. So thank you for joining me today, and feel free to visit goldenacrewealth.com to talk with me personally or comment prompt for my AI instruction set. Thank you and have a blessed day.